the running back. He said the balance we have to strike.
This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Wide open downfield. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling to right. But look at the pursuit of the defense, and they get to him and contact him as he throws. That's what leads to the incompletion.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's gone. Oh, and he fumbles! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Trying to run it, it's Fletcher. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Miami knows exactly how to do this. Go target and get the quarterback out of the transfer portal, and then he comes in and has success. We saw it with D'Eriq King and Cam Ward, Carson Beck, and now we're seeing it with Darian Mensah. This was a marriage that we all thought would work out, and it certainly has.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Coming after him. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Your mindset as a quarterback has to change when you get into the red zone. You cannot take chances with the football. Chris, you've got a field goal in your back pocket. That's points on the board. So it's touchdown, check down. You're aggressive with your first read, but if it's not there, you do not force the football. You get right down to your back.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
The natural urge here is to go for it, but I think he's got to make a better decision than that. You cap off what I think has been a quality drive, in particular to open the game, with some points. This is just a little too far for me to go for it.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out to the 25. No return. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The punt over the middle. It's Haas. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. That's a confidence builder for this quarterback early in the game. And the Rebels, they've had success over the years in these big games. It's been because of the quarterback in large part.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You go back to Trinidad Chambliss, Jackson Dart, all the way back to Eli Manning. These guys know how to play the position. And if they're going to have success here today and move on in this playoff, go on in the postseason, it's going to be about this quarterback and the way that he plays. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Just trucks the man. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. He's got breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
He'll hand it off. He's got a crease. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. And there we go, a dynamic play from the Rebels playmaker. Joel, they've had so many elite guys at the receiver position. He just fits that tradition.
DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown, and so many others. You're exactly right. He fits the mold exactly. It's about speed and athleticism, getting the ball to him in space. If they're able to do that, he will become a nightmare for this defense today. It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's gone. Physical run earns the first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
The Canes with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
completion makes it second down. The shotgun handoff here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handoff heading left. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there, they can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Cook. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. And is intercepted. He could go. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And we're going to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's past the marker and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field. Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm. And here, I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw past these wide receivers. You're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket and really get that rhythm back.
With the catch, it's Cook. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
The shotgun running play call. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Almost set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Pringle. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On the run, it's Fletcher. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experience,
it's caught, and he's got a lane. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematic.
End zone ahead. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the second and third level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Sees an opening. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
The Rebels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. So now Miami will use their first timeout. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A short completion of the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
He'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Miami. Powers into the end zone. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop it. Fields it just outside the goal line.
The be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Cook. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Good throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he'll just get rid of it. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game.
Chris, I agree. He should have caught that ball, but boy, I give a lot of credit to that coverage. On 4th down, he just did not quit, and he made it a much more difficult catch than it originally looked like it was going to be. Now it's a 4th down stop and a huge momentum swing for this defense. They put their offense right back on the field.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
The Canes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And they're able to get him down.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. Tackled quickly, but a solid game. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Intercepted in the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And it's a kneel down. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the handoff. Watch the spin move. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had you managed that layoff, Team Nacho didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.